The following is an educational video about Fragile X syndrome for primary school teachers. We interviewed primary school teacher Mrs. Nagra to gain insight into what she would want to know about children with Fragile X in her classroom.
As a grade 1 teacher, it's important for me to know exactly what the disorder is and any associated impairments. What is Fragile X syndrome?
Fragile X syndrome, also known as Fragile X, is a genetic condition which is characterized by intellectual disability and learning challenges. It is caused by abnormalities found on the X chromosome. Fragile X affects approximately 1 in every 4,000 males and 1 in every 6,000 females. Fragile X can include physical, cognitive, and behavioral impairments. Cognitively, Fragile X includes impairments with attention, impulsivity, hypersensitivity, and abstract reasoning. Physically, the condition involves problems with low muscle tone, joint laxity, and delayed fine and gross motor skills. In terms of behavioral challenges, children with Fragile X may engage in inappropriate behavior, repetitive movements, hyperactivity, gaze aversion, which also impairs social interactions. Children with Fragile X also experience difficulties with mood, anxiety, temperament, and transitions.
This sounds a lot like autism. What's the difference?
You're right, Mrs. Nagra, it does sound like autism. Many children with Fragile X also have autism. However, the main deficits in Fragile X are intellectual function and hyperarousal, which leads to anxiety. While autism, the main deficit is in the realm of social interaction. Children with Fragile X wish to interact socially but may lack the intellectual capacity and need encouragement to do so.
What difficulties would a student with Fragile X have in my classroom or at school in general?
Classroom difficulties may include communication, reading and writing at grade level, paying attention, and following instructions. Other areas of difficulty at school can involve transitions, toileting and dressing, using utensils during snack time, making friends, and activity participation in chaotic environments.
How can I best support a student with Fragile X to make them successful?
Great question, Mrs. Nagra. Here are some tips to help you in the classroom. Don't force eye contact. Expect inconsistency as the child's performance will vary. Students with Fragile X are good visual learners. Use visual cues and checklists to show progress and give short, clear instructions. Allow frequent breaks. Provide time prompts and use social stories about transitional routines. Notice environmental triggers and make appropriate adjustments. And finally, know the child's strengths. For children with Fragile X, this would include a good visual memory, sense of humor, desire to be helpful, empathetic nature, and gift for mimicry. Through these strategies and help with a multidisciplinary team, you will be able to support the success of your children